Have you ever prayed with everything in you, only to hear silence? You asked, you believed, you waited, and still nothing happened. No breakthrough, no clear answer, just delay. If that sounds familiar, I want you to stay with me until the very end of this video, because the final section may completely change how you see waiting forever. Today, we are talking about unseen blessings, the kind you don't recognize at first, the kind hidden inside delay, the kind that only reveal themselves when you look back and realize. God was never late. He was preparing you. This message isn't just encouragement, it's perspective, and it might be exactly what your heart needs right now. You see, waiting is one of the hardest spiritual disciplines, not because it requires effort, but because it requires trust. Maybe you've been waiting for a promotion that keeps getting postponed, healing that hasn't come yet, a relationship that never moved forward, financial relief that feels just out of reach, and slowly, quietly, doubt creeps in. You don't stop believing in God, but you start wondering if He's listening. We live in a world trained for instant gratification, same-day delivery, immediate replies, quick results. So when God doesn't move on our timeline, it's easy to confuse delay with neglect. But hear this clearly. God's silence is not absence, and delay is not denial. Moving on to redefining how delay from God's perspective is vital to understand. What if you call delay something else? It's preparation in God's terms. Think about a seed. Before anything breaks the surface, before growth is visible, everything important is happening underground. Roots are forming, strength is developing, stability is being built. If the seed surfaced too early, it wouldn't survive. In the same way, God often delays what we want, so we don't lose what we prayed for. Because timing isn't just about the blessing, it's about who you become before you receive it. God sees what you don't, the maturity you still need, the habits that must shift, the strength that must grow, the alignment that must happen. What feels slow to you is often perfectly paced by Him. Our section 3 is going to be focused on the unseen blessings that are in the waiting. Waiting seasons do something powerful. They strip away illusions, they refine motives, they deepen faith. You begin to notice your prayers change, your patience stretches, your dependence on God grows. Sometimes the real blessing isn't what you're waiting for, it's what the waiting produces in you. In waiting, God teaches perseverance when emotions say quit, peace when answers are unclear, faith without guarantees. And often, while you're waiting for one thing, God is quietly giving you something greater: wisdom, emotional strength, spiritual clarity. Blessings don't always arrive wrapped in excitement. Sometimes they arrive disguised as delay. So how do we trust God while we wait? That's our section number 4 here. Waiting doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing the right things without rushing God. Here are a few grounding practices for the waiting heart. First, pray honestly. God doesn't need polished prayers. He welcomes raw ones. Tell Him when you're tired of waiting. Tell Him when you're afraid. Tell Him when your faith feels thin. Next, shift your focus. Stop asking, when will this end? and start asking, who am I becoming? Third, practice gratitude in the now. Not because everything is perfect, but because God is still present. Gratitude doesn't rush the blessing, it steadies the soul. The fourth and the most important is to stay connected. Waiting alone makes it heavier. Faith grows stronger in community. The final section for today is about the perfect timing. Here's the truth most people only understand in hindsight. God's timing doesn't just deliver the blessing, it protects us. One day, what you waited for will arrive, and when it does, you'll realize. If it had come sooner, you wouldn't have been ready. God delays, not to frustrate you, but to bless you fully. So if you're waiting right now, take heart. He hasn't forgotten you. He hasn't overlooked you. He hasn't changed his mind. You're not behind. You're being prepared. And the blessing coming your way will make the wait make sense. So if this message spoke to you, sit with it. Read and choose trust today, even if answers are still unfolding. Type, I trust God's timing in the comments as a declaration of faith. And remember, some blessings are seen immediately, others are revealed only after patience has done its work. God is working even now.